I'm not a racist, preach the teacher. You still they never had this. Number one, them wanna run about the gun. I wasn't licensed to have one. The minute they see me, fear me. I'm the epitome, a public enemy. Use, abuse, without clues. I refuse to blow fuse. They even had it on the news. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Back when I wrote y'all, yes.
Boy that didn't vote, that voted for Trump. Like, yeah, it messed me up because it's resonating and it's making me very nervous.
Yeah.
There's a swath of this. But when Nikki talked about going into the office, I just wanted to spend, if you guys have 10 minutes, Ms. Just, I didn't factor in because I haven't been in corporate America in so long. The last time I was in corporate America, OJ was found not guilty, and I ran around the office screaming and yelling and high-fiving myself because I didn't realize, the newsroom is 4% Black. I thought everybody would be excited with the night.
No.
White women were crying and huddled, and I was confused. I was in my 20s. I was confused. I was like, why are they crying? He got found not guilty. And they, because I'm me, so they couldn't confront me. But I know that they were low-key mad at me for being so exuberant.
Happy. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
when I was living in Arkansas, one of the things I remember when Trump was elected, I went to a vendor's office, and there was a sign outside of the vendor's office. This was the day after the election. I always take the day after the election off because of this. The happy hump day, it's Trump day. And I was like, okay, I turned right around and left. So there's going to be microaggressions there. So people are going to be happy, kiki, trying to pull you into it, knowing full well that that's not aligned with you, what you wanted. Like, it is a very abusive experience to go through, literally.
my question, if she wins, the happiness that I had when OJ was found not guilty, because it was like a black man got found. How you feel, Nikki, that's going to be a backlash as well?
Yeah, so because we're supposed to be celebrating. Like, this is supposed to be a time for celebration, but like, we are high anxiety, we're stressing out, we're taking PTO when we should be celebrating that a Black woman is president. Like, a Black woman, like
celebrate with your community.
But then you have to, and I think it was like the law can't compromise, like, is bad good or good bad or bad bad, like lose lose win win. So this is good bad, right? Because we're happy, we're excited, we have it, but it's bad because we know that half of the country does not want her. They don't want her just because she's a Black woman. That's the only reason why. If it was reversed, if she was VP and Tim was running, all the same thing, saying the same exact words,
it would be no problem.
Totally different.
No
totally
problem
different.
at all. But because a Black woman is going against a white man, how dare she? And because now the other white men are going to be like, you can't speak up. Don't think you're too bold just because she won. I'm going to let you know who I am, what I am, and what I do. And that's why, to Amber's point, we have to have community. Like, you have to have your community with you. Like, that's what's going to survive. Like, if
it's the only way you can have your joy. It's the only way. You cannot get your happiness at work. Get your happiness at home. You have to.
Well, not even work. Just, you have to make sure that you're creating space and curating places you can be happy, where you can celebrate. I'm hosting election night here at my house, and some people are like, well, I don't know if I want to come outside. I'm like, no, we have to be together for this news. Either way it goes, like, especially if it goes the other way, you don't want to be by yourself when that happens. I know I don't. I know I don't.
What's even sadder to hear that 18-year-old say that the rest of the world would not respect America. It's America. We can't have a Black woman leader. And his mother called up. Like, you're looking in your mother's face saying that. I'm so confused by that.
He was Black.
18-year-old Black boy. Girl. I don't even understand. But I do think it's prevalent.
So there's a few things that are happening. Number one, there is so much information that is saying that Black women are attitude, too successful, high and mighty. It's the whole trope about we don't know how to be led. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that is the machine that is feeding you. also, you also have to consider, he said he's concerned about America. What do you believe he has been led to believe America means?
At 18. And like, where are you getting this from?
So like it's a product of what you're listening to. And you have intentionally, purposely said, I don't really listen to the news. I don't really engage in any other information. I am not consuming any of that. It's like he needs a mentor. He needs somebody that's going to be. One of my mentees came to me and said, hey, so how do you know the earth isn't flat? I mean, I was embarrassed that he asked me, but he asked me. So I could have the conversation and I could go ahead and say, at one point, I literally said, hey, what do I have to show you that would make you believe that the earth is not flat? He said, I need to see a Black man say it. I found Neil deGrasse Tyson. I pulled it up. I played it for him. And he was like, okay. And we had to.
So it wasn't good enough for you to say it. He needed a Black man to say?
His mentor. It wasn't good enough for his mentor.
No.
His mentor.
No. I got the respect because I was able to pull the resource. So now he's older. At that time, he was 17.
What do we do with that?
I mean, because like we have that size.
You know, like you gotta have the tools. This is what I meant by resilience. You gotta have the tools. And honestly, we shouldn't have to. We should not have to have the tools to do that. It's unreasonable.
But this is also like we need men to be men. We need Black men to be Black men.
But where are they learning that from now?
Right. I don't know, because they either cry that Black women get everything, or they cry that Black women are too this and that, and that's why they over here doing this and that. And we don't even, what's even bothering you at this point? Like, it's just.
All right. Well, I want to just pray, but prayer without deeds, faith without deeds is foolish. I don't really know what course of action, how I can move forward. I mean, the most frustrating thing was while you asked him if he was open to suggestion. Sure. He said, sure. He wasn't. And he's 18. He hasn't lived his life. And his mother took him to vote. His father is in the house. There's I don't know what to do with this. Yeah. And I know it's prevalent. So I'm nervous. I'm very nervous, ladies. So Nikki, I wish I could come to spend the we're gonna be on Urban View. We're gonna be live the whole night, at least till midnight. So we'll be here. I don't think we're gonna know who's gonna win, but we'll be back on Wednesday.
My days are cooler, nights are warmer, and I put the blame on you. Time moves slow, but my heart beats faster. Eyes are looking right at you, right at you. You give me something to believe in, just what I